Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mabat Mama Howdy Bella. So it's a Monday today. I've just been shopping. It's Mondays. Mondays in my home. I do grocery shopping. I normally don't like doing grocery shopping on weekend. So I normally do it on Mondays. So I didn't really buy a lot of groceries because we still have a little bit from last week. So I just got a couple of things that I'm most likely going to use today and tomorrow. And that is it. And then I also got a couple of things that I need for the house. Well, I don't need them, I just want them. And yeah, I just convinced myself it's a need. But one of the biggest things that I wanted to buy was this water dispenser. Let me just check if the sound is recording. I don't want to be talking. So yeah, it's recording. One of the things that I've always spoken about getting is this. So I finally got the courage to buy this. I first saw this on Pearl's Instagram where she posted this, and I thought, you know what, I need this for my bedroom in the village. My bedroom there is very far from the kitchen, and every morning when I wake up and I want to have coffee, I have to walk all the way up to the kitchen, wait for the kettle to boil, and then walk all the way back to the bedroom and enjoy my coffee. And I don't want to be dealing with none of that anymore. So I wanted to get myself a water dispenser because I have a coffee machine that I took there. But the coffee machine is kind of loud, and sometimes I don't want coffee and all of that. And it's also big for that space. So I wanted something very tiny that I can fit in my dressing room and have like a small coffee station where I can just get my tea in the morning, get back in bed, and enjoy my tea without stress. I think the last thing now I need in there is a TV. Slowly, my bedroom is becoming my sanctuary, somewhere where I can just be there the whole day and not get out, which is not a good thing. But I got this. This I got from Clicks for, I think it was 1,200. It's a hot water dispenser. So I'm gonna try it out, see if it works as I would love it to. I love it. And for that space as well, I didn't want to go there and go and take my cups from the kitchen and use them in the bedroom. I wanted to have my specific cups there. I got the coffee mugs from Mr. Price. So I got these coffee mugs. Aren't they cute? These are like the cutest coffee mugs ever. I also love the, you know, kind of like scallop shape on the rim of the cup. These are the ones that I'm going to keep in my bedroom. They're not going anywhere in the house. So I got four of these cups. These were $39.99 at Mr. Price Home. I just love them. I wanted, a nice cup that can be, my cups for the bedroom. And I think I love these ones. I'm going to keep them there. So I got four of them. I also I got this. I got this. I thought it was very cute, and it doesn't like look like it's a kitchen thingy. It just looks kind of cute. I want to use this to store the coffee. Um, and I didn't want to have a big jar of coffee in there because I'm not always there, but I just wanted something where I can just have a little bit of coffee for my stay there and then refill it when it's empty, and then I can decant it back into the main coffee jar when I leave, just so it doesn't dry out. So this was $79.99 at Mr. Price. They also have it like in a bigger size if you want to have this in like a bigger size for your kitchen. And I also got a candle. The candle that I had in my bedroom finished, and I wanted to get a replacement. I like having candles. I know we are trying to get as healthy as possible, and everyone is worried about all the scents, all the fake scents that we are smelling and all of that. But I love the scent of a candle. When I am done cleaning my bedroom, I like to have a candle on, just for those few hours when I have all the doors and windows open, and also in the mornings when I make my bed and I have the windows open, I like to have a candle on. And you get the most out of the smell because it spreads out in the room. So this is called Amber Vanilla. It smells so good. I smelled it, I think, last week, and then I just decided to go and get it because I couldn't forget the scent that it has. It's a vanilla scent, but it's got like a woody scent as well to it. I don't know, something special about this vanilla scent that I just had to get it for my bedroom. And since we are going into the summer months, I don't want to have a heavy smell in my bedroom. So that's why I got the vanilla. And I just love how it smells. So, and also this color. I am starting to make changes in my bedroom, preparing for the summer, but I'm not really trying to change a lot, but I want to lean more towards the neutral colors. You will see with the bedding that I'm going to show you that I got for my bedroom for the spring look that I'm going to put together, which I'll share with you. And yeah, this is for my bedroom. And I also got a tray. I wanted to have this whole setup, the tea station in my bedroom on a tray so that, it doesn't look like you left your uh, coffee cup there unattended. It looks like, a little bit of thought went into it. So I got this tray from Mr. Price. It's a mango wood tray. It's 339, and I just thought it was kind of nice looking and small enough for the space that I have there, and then I can fit all my cups here. And I also, I'll see if the machine fits here, and then maybe we can, find a way to make it fit. If it doesn't, then it's fine. This, I'm sure it's gonna fit where I want it to go. And yeah, this is for the coffee station in my bedroom. And I love having trays in my house. It's like you never have enough trays, no matter what you do. And these I got because I want to put my tea bags. So these are little organizers. They're called space savers, drawer space savers. So you can use them for different things, but I wanted to get these for my tea bags. Let me show you what I want to do with them. So these are the tea bags that I'm gonna have in my bedroom as well. And I just thought since they are closed, it's not a big deal if I just have them um, there like this. Unlike if you have like your Rooibos tea bags and all of that. So because they are sealed, I can just have them like that. Just have enough for my stay. If I'm staying there for 10 days, I can have like 10 of these because I like to drink ginger tea in the morning and all of those things. So I thought this would look nice like this. I didn't want to have a lot of jars and stuff there. So I just wanted it to be a simple space and functional, but organized. So I'm going to have it like this. I got one for my ginger and turmeric and the other one for my peppermint tea because those are basically the two teas that I drink. The others I don't really drink as much. So this is how I'm going to use it. And then I just got additional teaspoons. I just thought, you know what, we always run out of teaspoons, so I got teaspoons for my bedrooms. This I'm going to keep in there. They're not going to be mixed up with the teaspoons in the kitchen, and I didn't want to go and steal the teaspoons in the kitchen because, as it is, we never have enough teaspoons. So I just got an extra set of teaspoons for my bedroom, and I hope no one is going to take them to the kitchen when they don't have any more teaspoons. So these were 69.99 from Mr. Price Home, and yeah, they look like good quality. Sometimes, when you get teaspoons, you can tell from the edge of the teaspoons that they're not really the best, but these ones look like good quality. So it's four of them for 69 rand, which is a little bit much, but I love them. So I got these. And then what else did I get? The other stuff is groceries. Oh, and I got an additional sheet for Mohau. This I want to coordinate with the bedding that I got for her. So yeah, this is from Mr. Price Home. And from Craft, my favorite store. From Craft, I got this. This is a storage basket. It's two of them. I will show the picture of what they look like. I don't want to unwrap it and then have to wrap it again because they have tape over the bubble wrap. So I don't want to destroy the bubble wrap and then have nothing to wrap it with. So these are two storage baskets that I got from Craft. They were on special. This I'm going to use in my village home for decorating. And I also got this travertine marble tray. It's the same as, well, it's similar to the other one, but this is a little bit more flat. I'm also not going to unwrap it because I already have a similar one. I just love getting bigger trays to use and have some decor on them. I'm struggling to get nice trays that I like. So I found that this one actually works a lot more, especially for the kitchen, because it's long. I can have, different things that I have, and also still have a vase for my flowers. And that's how I want to use it. Have like some kitchen things that I need there, and then be able to put like flowers and stuff on it. So yeah, this is the tray. I'm not going to unwrap it. And then from H&M, I got bedding. I got bedding for my bedroom, and I also got bedding for my house bedroom. So I took off my microphone and forgot to put it on. But what I'm saying here is that from Choreographed, I got this vase. I want to use it in my bedroom because of the color that I have on my cabinet. So this is more like a blue. I know on the screen it's kind of pulling like a gray, but it's a blue, and my cabinet color as well is like a petrol blue. So I want to add a few blue accessories in there because I'm going for a neutral scheme. So I'm going to have this small vase where I can have like small flower arrangement and have it on the uh, bedside table. Because my lamps are so big and taking up a lot of space on my bedside tables, I don't want to have anything that is too big there. So I just wanted to get a small vase where I can have like a small arrangement of flowers in there. And then they also have this vase also in a slightly bigger size, which maybe I might get. I'm still not decided on that, but for now I only got one. And I want to pull a little bit of the blue from the cabinet onto the side of the bed. I know that I also have a painting over there, so I just want to balance out the color, even though I'm going for a neutral scheme in my bedroom. So I hope it makes sense. So from house bedroom, I got this duvet set. It's in a yellow and white stripe, and I wanted to add the yellow because of the yellow that is on the cabinet. I don't want to introduce any other new color, and this is helping me to manage the color scheme that I have in there. So I was happy when I saw this duvet color. I wanted to add more duvets for her so that she can change up the room with, the weeks and not deviate too far from the color scheme. So I got this from H&M. It was selling for $7.49 for a double sized duvet. So you get your duvet and two pillowcases, and it's in a cotton. I also got two throw blankets in this beige and taupish color. I got two because I want to use one in my house bedroom, and it was selling for $2.99, and I'm going to use the other one on the couch and change up the one that I have now. I've had the one on the couch for a few months now. Even though I wash it, I just want to give it a break here on the couch and use this one. It has a very nice and soft texture to it. It is a wool blend, and if you want it to last longer, I would suggest you hand wash it and not machine wash it, because the fibers tend to pull a little bit if you throw it in the machine. So yeah, I got two of them, and I love it. For my bedroom, I got this duvet. This duvet, I think, was $7.99 as well, and it feels so soft. It's a 200 thread count from H&M. 210. I've never seen 210. It's 210 thread count. It's a cotton. It's in this cream color. I don't know if it shows as beige or what, but it's a cream, and it's got like a little bit of the taupe, and this color matches my bed. So I'm gonna try and do like a neutral scheme for the spring season, and that's why I got this. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a change up in my bedroom for the spring season. So I wanted to get this and coordinate it with the pieces that I already have in my home so that I don't do a lot of buying. And I also got a quilt that is in the same color. You will see it when I do the change up in my home. Or maybe I should show you since we are doing a haul, let me go and get it. Yo, but the trips up and down the stairs are killing me. I had all of these things bought a week up over a week ago, so they've just been sitting upstairs. So now I do have some of them in the cupboard. So now I keep on remembering that. Oh, by the way, I bought this. Oh, by the way, I bought this. So now I have to go and get the throw. Let me go get the throw, and then I'm going to show it to you. Oh, the quilt, not the throw. So yeah, I'm back. This is the quilt that I got from Loads of Living. It's in this beigey taupey color. And this is a 200 by 230, so it's a double quilt. And yeah, it should fit my bed. It was selling for 1,099 rand, if you can see there. And yeah, I love getting quilts from Loads of Living because they feel softer and, you know, more comfortable than the ones from Mr. Price, which are, I think, what do they call it? Silky touch. They're just too shiny for me, and they don't have, that softness to them. So that's why I keep buying quilts from Loads of Living, and I think it's a price that I can afford. The ones from At Home, they are beautiful. They are soft and luxurious, but I can't justify paying 3,000 for a quilt. So that's why I got this one, and I'm hoping to get more. I wish I could get a velvet chocolate brown quilt. Now, if I got that one, I would pay whatever they are looking for because I have been looking for it and I cannot find a chocolate brown quilt. I don't know if maybe I can find somebody who can make it for me. And yeah, I want a chocolate brown quilt for my bedroom. Hopefully one day I will find it. But yeah, it's on my wanted list, my wish list, my needs and wants list, a brown quilt. So if any of you can spot a brown velvet quilt somewhere, please let me know and I will go and buy it. I don't care how much it costs, I will buy it. I'm kidding. Yeah, that is that. Let me have my lunch and then I'm going to go and change up my house room. It needs to be refreshed and cleaned up. And then I also need to cook. So I don't know what I'm going to manage to do, but definitely I'm not going to manage to do that before my 2:30 meeting because then I have to leave at like 20 past or 2:15 to be there on time. And then, yeah, pick up all of these things. So let's see how much I can do in this video. After fetching Mahal from school, I started cooking dinner. So while I'm cooking the dinner, I thought, let's talk about one of the messages that I got from one of my subscribers. So a few weeks ago, I got a message and I haven't been able to attend to it because I've been so busy. But I thought it deserves some attention and let's address it a little bit. So the message was a request for me to address the issue of feeling like you are late in life to do anything. And this person is feeling like they are late because they were not employed and they weren't earning much. And now they have nothing to show for it. They don't have any assets. So all they have is debts, no car, no house, and they're barely making it through the month. And asking, how do I get over it? And how does one get over the feeling of feeling stuck and hopeless? And, how do you even budget when there isn't even enough to budget? So I wanted to share with you a little bit. A few weeks ago, while going through social media, I saw a post on Instagram. This post was shared by this message was shared by Simply Rilebogile. I follow her on Instagram. I love her content. So in the message, I'm going to share it over here on the screen. If you want to read it, you can do a screen grab and then read it in your own time. But it was about gratitude. I'm very big on gratitude. I've shared it, I don't know how many times on my channel about how gratitude has changed my life. And when I read that post, it started to resonate with me because I believed everything in that post because I had experienced it. But the nice thing about gratitude is it changes how you view everything. And once you start to have gratitude, even for the simplest thing, I know right now it might feel like, what am I even able to have gratitude for? Because I have nothing. I am hopeless. But I tell you, just being grateful for the simplest things, the gift of life, nature, good health, those little things, and the fact that you have food on your table. I'm not sure if you're working or not, but just being grateful that you don't go to bed hungry. It changes everything from your chemistry, as the post says. You start to feel different, you see things different, and you start to focus on positive experiences in your life, and you start to be strengthened mentally.
your stress level starts to lower, and also your anxiety. And that is the magic of gratitude. And I would suggest that you start there by practicing gratitude. And I can tell you as well that it is never too late with God. If you start by making small changes, if, say, for instance, you have an income, just try and see if you can get creative with how you spend that income, and try and make sure that you get to the end of the month without incurring any more debt. And I know it might seem impossible, but once you get determined to get into a different space and you look at the little money that you get differently, it will start to change. And if you add gratitude to that, you find yourself being grateful for the fact that you have that very little income, and you start to make changes that all of a sudden make you think and feel that it is possible for you to do even more. So once you start getting creative about how you can spend that little money that you get up until the end of the month without getting into any more debt, then you can start to worry about paying off debts. Then that's where you can starting to think about getting an extra job and those type of things. And try not to overwhelm yourself by starting to think about goals like buying a house, buying a car, as this is where you're going to start to feel like you will never get there. Start by making baby steps. Look at yourself as a baby in this game, and you have to learn to crawl before you get to start running. Just make small steps every day, and then you will start to see that there is hope. And also make plans for your future that are realistic. I think if you focus on dreams that are unattainable, you will definitely give up. But if you make realistic goals for yourself that are in line with where you are financially, it makes the wait or the future seem more possible. And once you get started, you might even get a boost, mentally and emotionally, that you want to start doing more. And do not measure your success against other people's achievements. Look at where you are right now, compare it to where you were yesterday, and focus on being better than where you were yesterday. And that will make you feel like you are taking a step every day and you're not comparing yourself to other people's success. Yes, you may have people your age who are doing far much better in life, but that is not something that you should be worried about. Just focus on being better than who you were yesterday, or where you were financially, emotionally, and mentally, and you will see progress starting to happen in your life. Many of us have felt stuck at some point in our lives. I know I have, and on more than one occasion. I can tell you that I wanted to be a mother so bad earlier in my marriage, but God had other plans. What I can tell you is that His delay is not His denial. I didn't know what this journey of becoming a mother would entail for me. All I can say is I am glad that it was delayed, and I got to learn a lot about myself, life, marriage, and motherhood before I got here, because I would not have been able to handle all of it had it happened at the time that I wanted it to happen. And do not feel the need to punish yourself for all the wrong choices that you have made in the past. And this can make you feel stuck as well. If you start, thinking about where you could have been had things been different, had you not gotten into debt, had you had a better job, you will find it very difficult for yourself to move forward. And wishing that you could have done things differently also is not going to help you. I would rather say focus on what can you do differently today and not what you could have done. When I got divorced many years ago, I used to spend many nights thinking about what I could have done differently to avoid getting to this place. But once I stopped punishing myself for all the choices that I made, I started to accept that I chose wrong and I had to fix it. It took time, but I got it right eventually. Focus on what you can control, and once you start working on it, God somehow takes care of the rest, and He will meet you where you are. dinner today, I didn't make a lot of stuff. As you may have seen, I've just made some lamb chops, some corn, some roasted butternut with onions and herbs, and also some cream spinach. I just wanted to make some veggies and meat. I haven't been feeling like cooking lately. I haven't been enjoying food. So I just thought today, because I was feeling the urge to cook, let me just make something that I also enjoy, that everybody in the family enjoy. I think I made one of, those meals where there's something for each and every single one of us in the family that we enjoy. The lamb chops are for my husband, the cream spinach is for me, and the butternut and corn is for Mohau. So it was quite a good balance for everyone. And yeah, I was done cooking at this point. After fetching Mahal from school, we went past Checkers to get a few things that she wanted. And while I was looking through the magazine stands, I found these coloring books. They have scriptures in them, so you can pick one for the day where you just color. And, it's nice to just read the scripture. And while you're busy doing the coloring, just meditate on the scripture, especially on days for me when I feel overwhelmed and discouraged to read the word. Sometimes it's hard for me to just wake up and go straight to my Bible, but I feel like this book is one of those things that can take my thoughts away from whatever that may be stressing me, and maybe give me a little bit of guidance on what I can read on in the book of life, which is the Bible. So I just thought it was something kind of nice to share. And interesting enough, what I started coloring on today was about faith, hope, and love. So basically from the book of First Corinthians chapter 13 verse 13, but I would encourage that you read the entire thing in order for you to get the full context of what this was about. And to the subscriber who sent in the message, I hope you feel encouraged and you do not lose the hope, and continue to love yourself, love your life, and love God. And in everything that we go through, if we just put God at the beginning of everything, it makes things a whole lot easier, because you don't feel like this is a burden that you have to carry on your own. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but believe me, over time, as you get to practice this, it becomes a part of your life. I don't know how many times I have fallen and gotten up, and I just kept the faith. So continue to do that and don't give up. It seems hard, but it is definitely possible. I have always loved coloring and puzzles, completing jigsaw puzzles. I think these are the two activities that can get me away from doing physical work and sit down and concentrate on nothing but that thing that I am doing, which is, coloring and doing puzzles. And you will be amazed at how relaxed and calm you feel. Like, I was so lost in just, picking the colors and coloring within the line that my mind just, got taken away from all of those things that were overwhelming me. I will admit that today was quite an overwhelming day. Even my husband, when he came home from the gym, he was kind of worried about me, but I just told him I needed to rest. I felt tired, I felt exhausted, both physically and emotionally, but mainly physically. So I just wanted to take that break and that moment to just sit in quietness and stillness. I think this is also one of the things that heals me, just being in stillness. But when your mind is constantly racing, it's hard to get it to slow down. So doing something like coloring and crossword puzzles, things that take your focus from something else and allows you to concentrate on just that one thing, amazing to calm down your mind and also your body and also your stress. So I encourage you to get these coloring books, especially the coloring books for adults. You don't have to get it if you cannot afford to get these ones. These ones are selling for 129 rand per book, but I love them because you can also, reference the message in the Bible of what is on that page, and it's not just a coloring book. I think it's more more than just a coloring book. So I love it, and I hope to continue to do this. I got two, so I'm going to keep one here and I'm going to take one with me when I go to Polokwane so that I can have one on that other side as well. One other thing that I love about these books is the pages are perforated. So if you wanted to tear down a page and put it in a frame, you can do that and, show off your coloring skills, or, if you want a message that you want to be posted on your wall to kind of encourage you, say you have one on your desk at the office, you can tear off a page and have that framed, or you can also share it with somebody that you love. And yeah, it's kind of nice and it makes it neat in that way. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed spending time with me. As much as I have enjoyed making this video, I am Mama Haudi Bela, and I hope to see you all very soon in another one. Bye-bye.